I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Dekker? Oh. When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you? Ouch. I didn't really know him that well. I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day now.
We didn't say anything about Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
We had a display in the gallery based on Love Conquers All, so I had to work. Mainly it was a collection of giant hearts sat on things, but I ran into another patient, Bryce. I'd never really spoken with him before, but he's quite an art critic. I couldn't get rid of him until I finished work at 11. There's actually another guy who takes over on the night shift. I'm not sure if he kept talking to Bryce though. Providence is open 24 hours. There's not much to tell. I knew he was a patient here. I'd seen him in the waiting room a couple of times. He likes art and talking and looking down here instead of up here.
That sucks.
Yeah.
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film, like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting,
But when there's a person in the painting, what?
they watch me. Normally disapprovingly.
That has to be really stressful for you.
Because they don't think I know how to appreciate art. Because I'm too young.
Is that what they said? Did they say that to you? That's so rude.
Yes, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be working in an art gallery. I love art. I love paintings. Like I said, they move for me. When I want them to, normally. When I want to really get inside what's going on. But some paintings, I can't stop. I've been working on portraits, at home, outside work. But my paintings aren't so good. Nowhere near Providence standard. I painted a man, Dorian. You know, after Dorian Gray. I wanted to try and capture someone aging, so I divided the face into thirds and painted a boy, his father, and his grandfather
I
in
like
each
it.
third. It was hideous,
Oh, no, I think it sounds great.
and it started talking to me.
Oh no, that's terrible.
No, that's
sorry.
that's not good.
Yeah, I would hate that. But I like the idea, so credit to that.
That I'm ugly,
That's
that
not true.
I have no talent, nothing will become of me. Is that true, Doctor?
No,
No.
you're very pretty and your idea sounds amazing.
I hear it so many times from that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
Oops.
I don't really know what you mean.
RG.
Bradley!
I don't really have anything to say about that. Beats me. He was shy, and then less so. When I told him about my problem, he told me to set fire to it.
What? Oh, set fire to the paintings?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he could have been more specific. I tried to set fire to Providence. At that time, I thought the only way to fix my problem was to set fire to the entire art gallery. Several paintings didn't make it. Luckily, my boss didn't press charges. The police did arrest me, though.
I think everything they're saying is true. Felt about Dekker. Okay.
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money. Such a sweet lady. You'd do anything for her.
Including murder?
Yeah, probably.
Dr. Dekker told me to burn it. It was nothing to do with Petra. No. Why are you saying that? I don't even know if Petra has insurance. I already ripped up the painting. It screamed as I cut it.
Oh, God.
And now whenever I close my eyes, I can see it, hear it. I need the tablets, Doctor. I need them.
For...
The temazepam? The sleeping tablets. The ones you gave me last time.
So he's giving them all to Nazepam.
Mm-hmm.
But is he really giving them to Nazepam?
I thought that only two of them had mentioned it so far. Her and one other person.
You're right. Do you think she's giving them to Cthulhu pills?
Maybe.
It's a joke. I think he didn't believe that they were. Because remember when he was like, the guy was trying to prove to him that the gravity was messed up?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dekker gave them to me. They helped. I know it's in my head. I know paintings can't talk. What's wrong with me, Doctor? Why do I do this?
I don't think there's anything wrong with you. It's probably real.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll think about that. And the prescription, please?
I don't really want to just give out benzos. Here, type hint and see what happens.
We're both at green for them.
Oh.
Hello, Bryce. How are you?
There's something I want to tell you about. Something else that's wrong with me.
Okay.
I think I've been getting a bit out of control in my hour.
Are you a werewolf?
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move.
What are you doing?
Because I live on my own.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen?
Not whatever it is you're doing.
Go to a fairground?
No. I would not. No, I don't want to know what you're going to be saying to me. I'd mind my own fucking business.
You could say I'd help people.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I did think, what good could I do, other than catch up with work? I did see a woman who was having her purse snatched, so I gave her purse back, and the crook, I placed him on a bus a few blocks away. I have no idea where it was going. She'd never really be able to thank me, so I took another picture.
No. What do you do? Another picture?
I took a picture after undressing her.
Oh my god.
I put her clothes back on before time resumed.
Uh-huh.
To be honest, there
I
wasn't
knew
much
it.
to take off and put on. Do you know what kind of girls walk around at midnight, Doctor?
Not. Stop it. As soon as he said, "What would you do if time stopped?" I immediately thought of those like weird, edgy 14-year-old comments that people answer with, and I'm like, dude.
The ones that are like, but if like it's not really crime if you don't get caught, or if like,
blah, 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 and you're like, dude, please fuck off and die. The world would be better if you were dead. What a gross person.
That's a little harsh, but
I stand by it.
So where were you? What?
That was just an example, Doctor. I'm sure you can come up with more exciting things to do than that. I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. I helped carry his coffin to the burial site. Do you know what? It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. Why do you think that is? Possibly a relative of yours.
What?
Possibly a patient that died here. I'm not sure. She doesn't normally say anything.
I think that the secretary we have wasn't the original secretary, and she's pretending to be somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And that ghost she's seeing is the original one. Maybe. I don't know.
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was something in it. A decoy, I'd imagine.
I feel like we're getting things out of order.
I'm guessing he was buried somewhere else, or cremated. Somebody somewhere didn't want his body going in the ground. Do you want to be cremated or buried, Doctor?
Well, I think that you're supposed to like choose the questions that are kind of like that naturally follow each other, so that you get them like talking about one thing, and you go through all those questions, and then you move on to another topic.
So what would you rather be, cremated or buried, or what do you think he wants to hear?
I'd rather be cremated.
That's a good choice, Doctor. Less work for me.
Okay.
I spent most of Valentine's Day at the art gallery. Well, the evening part, anyway. They had a display with the theme, Love Conquers All. I didn't get most of the paintings, but they were well done.
Remember, he was with Jasmine at the gallery and harassing her? Try typing in Jasmine and see.
Sorry, Doctor, I dozed off there.
It's with an E.
Oh, sorry. Like that?
Nope. M-I-N-E.
I don't really know about that.
Okay, so now try typing hint and see what it does.
So I guess we have to say all these things.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's a young mother, divorced, who lives opposite me. Jessica. She's friendly and says hello to me, smiles. I've always wondered what she looks like.
No.
Naked.
Oh my god.
So 1 hour, I broke into her house. She was standing in her bedroom. I took it as a sign.
What?
I
What?
took off her clothes.
Oh my god, this guy is fucking disgusting. Are you a rapist?
I took photos of Jessica when she was naked. When I'd stripped her. When she was naked and frozen. I didn't want to have to do it again, to strip her again. So I took pictures to remind myself what she looked like.
Okay. You fucking
That's
weirdo.
wrong, isn't it, Doctor?
Yes.
But people can't be frozen, so like what is actually happening?
I think
you
that's
know?
actually happening though.
I know. It's that bloody Dr. Dekker. He made me this way. It's all his fault.
I hope it's insanity. He ruined it. Everyone was just killing people like normal people, and he had to make it weird. Can't you just kill people like everybody else was doing? God.
Yes, I would steal too. And I have stolen. I ran out of milk, so I thought I'd go to the local all-night shop and get some more. I was absolutely intending to pay, but when I got there, everyone was frozen. I thought about leaving money on the counter, but that seemed weird. The cashier would wake and suddenly this money would have appeared from nowhere. But I've stolen bigger things. Like I said, I originally presented with depression, and everything was going well for a while. Then Dr. Dekker changed. He was easily distracted during sessions, like he wasn't listening. I'm pretty sure he wasn't listening half the time. I don't think he wanted to know about his patients anymore. But when he did give you advice, he told me to use my imagination, to make something up, to think something crazy, and it would become real. He told me to think of a way to get more time. So I did. But he pushed me. He made me think it.
God, I hope... Now I don't want this to be real at all. Ever...
Because you have to hope, don't you, Doctor? It's only the power of hindsight that made me realize how toxic it all was. And after a point, you go too far to be able to come back anyway. That wretched dig goes on 24/7. 25/7, if you ask me. Your patient, Nathan, caused quite a stir. He interrupted one of the female students all night, apparently. Made her miscategorize some findings, going on about his dead girlfriend. It's amazing what you hear at the coffee machine. Well, I suppose that's a bonus. We're allowed to use their coffee machine while they're there.
What?
Yes, I suppose I've destroyed a few things whilst in the hour. You can be the perfect supervillain. Nobody knows it was you. Thinking I had an extra hour at the end of each day did become real for me, Doctor. Maybe Dekker was a genie, and he could grant wishes. Maybe he wished himself dead. I don't know.
Maybe Dekker just stopped giving a fuck and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do it. I don't fucking care. You're so weird. Yep, you gotta... That's what happens, dude. Sure. And he just checked out.